Hi there, everyone. It's Flannery Crump. I'm the teen librarian from the Eola Road branch, and today I'm going to be finishing my pet show and tell video series. And today I'm talking about this grumpy old man behind me. He is a very old man. um, so his video is not going to be quite as exciting as the one about Pigeon because he's just not very active anymore. He likes to sit. That's his favorite thing. He likes to sit on his little throne of Afghans and just chill out. So, for this boy's video, I thought that I would just tell you a little story about how I got him. So Luna has been with me for a very long time. I got him as a birthday present for my 10th birthday. And this was when I lived in Champaign-Urbana. I don't remember which shelter we got him from, but it was the same shelter that we got our dog from when I was a kid. Um, Probably should have looked that up so that I could promote them, but I don't know if they're even still around because this was 20 years ago. But when I adopted Luna, he was 5 months old, and the shelter actually told us that he was a girl, which was very important to me at the time as a 10-year-old because it was my dream to have a black female cat so that I could name her Luna, like in Sailor Moon, because it was my favorite cartoon of all time. But when we went to get him neutered, the vet told us that he was a boy. So, childhood me just kind of used whatever pronoun I felt like at the time to refer to him. It was very silly. But now I pretty much just refer to him as a boy because he's my old man. He's my boy. My son. But yeah, so he was an adorable little kitten. I don't really have any pictures of him from when he was a kitten. I think the oldest picture that I have of him. Oh, and there he goes. I think the oldest picture that I have of him is from like 2008, which is still a while ago. But yeah, he just turned 20 years old in May, which is incredible. And he's still in really good health. He is a feisty boy when we take him to the vet, which is more frequently now in his advanced years. I try to take him at least twice a year, but usually he ends up going more than that if he has like a cold or if something's wrong. He has never really had anything major wrong with him. He occasionally will get a little respiratory infection, or sometimes he overgrooms when he's anxious. And since he's so old, there's just some natural consequences of his age. Like, he's losing muscle mass, he's losing weight, but he's still doing well. And whenever I take him to the vet, she says that when he stops fighting her, that's when she'll be worried. Because he will fight the vet. He never makes a sound, but he will thrash with like every muscle in his body, especially when they want to look in his ears, eyes, and mouth. He does fine with shots, surprisingly, but any kind of examination, he is not having it. So he's very feisty. He also has a habit that's been going on for the past few years where when my husband and I go to bed, Luna has to join us, and he either has to fall asleep on my chest or right on my pillow, like over my head, which doesn't leave me a lot of pillow room. So we're trying to find ways to direct him to other pillows, but nothing's really working. He's very set in his ways, and he's an ornery old man. um, yeah, so I'll try to get a little bit of other footage of him to round out this video, but that's pretty much all there is to know. He's been my buddy for over 2/3 of my life, so that's a long time. And obviously, I know that I will have other cats in my life because I am an affirmed cat lady, but I'll never have another cat that I grew up with from childhood. So Luna is very, very special to me, hence why I call him my son. I already have plans for a tattoo that I'm going to get in memory of him when he eventually passes. And you know, due to his age, that's something that I've had to talk about with the vet. It's good to make sure that you have a plan for what will happen at the end of their life. So, I've talked with our vet, and when it's time for Luna to go, she's gonna come to the house, and we're gonna make him very comfortable, and he won't have to go into the vet's office, hopefully, because that would be really stressful for him. So it's not fun to think about, but it's definitely something that I have in mind because he's my old boy and I want to make sure that I take good care of him at the end of his life. Um so yeah, if you have any stories about your pets, please share them with me. If you have any questions about my pets, feel free to ask them. Uh, yeah, so this is the last video in my series that covers my ball python Peepums, my cat Pigeon, and my cat Luna. Those are all the pets that I have right now. Um, I used to have some praying mantises, which people might have heard me talk about at the library, but I don't have any right now. Maybe if I get one, then I can do a video about them. Or I could just do a video about mantises in general and how cool they are. But it's much cooler if I have one to show. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.